excited. You know what this election's about? This election's about opportunity versus bigger government. Now, the last 4 years, we've been on a track of doubt, despair, people, uncertainty, losing their confidence in America. The world looks at us and we look weaker than them. They're testing us. And Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan is what America needs now.
Yeah!
The last 4 years, we've seen from 32 million people to 47 million people have to be on food stamps. We've seen 23 million Americans unemployed or underemployed. We've seen the national debt go from 10 trillion to over 16 trillion. We've seen middle class incomes drop about $5,000. We've seen 50% of the college graduates can't find a job. That is not going to be the new norm. Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan are going to bring leadership to this country. We're going to turn this around, and it's going to start in 10 days. I got to tell you, Bill Johnson, Congressman Johnson is absolutely right. We're both freshmen in the Congress, and we've had the opportunity to work with Paul Ryan. Paul Ryan is a guy that has guts because he puts ideas out on the table, brings solutions to the table, and brings them up for discussion, and not fearful of what the politics are, but he's working for America and Americans to turn this country around, and he's the guy that's got the intellect and to bring that on. Mitt Ryan, excuse me, the 2 R's are good stuff. Mitt Romney, as Congressman Johnson said, is a business guy. He's created jobs. The guy who currently occupies 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue hasn't created one job. Not one job. Mitt Ryan knows what it takes to create jobs. We're going to get the job done. Now, you know, you think about what's all going on in the world and in this country, and we've got to get this economy turned around and people working. When we are economically strong, we are strong all the way across the board. So, when I talk about this election, in 10 days, what's really important is, do we want bigger government, a government that centralized control? No, we don't, do we? A government that thinks they know better how to use your dollars than you do? We want a government, a little less government, a government that gets out of the way, that unleashes the American spirit and innovation and entrepreneurship. And I'm proud to be here today with a company here, a great American company that's making great American products for America and around the world.
Yeah.
And thank you for hosting us today. Thank you for coming out. I got a quick little story. I was one of the lead-up speakers when Paul Ryan came to Walsh University a couple months ago, and I said something about, you didn't build this. You know, we heard that from somebody, right, that didn't build this. You know, I was really insulted about that because I built my business about when I was in my mid-20s, took on the risk, and, you know, I guess I was successful because I had a road to drive on. And I said something at that rally, I said, well, Mr. President, what you don't understand is the reason we have those roads to drive on because our free market capitalist system created the resources to pay for those roads, so we built those roads. We built the businesses. But to my astonishment, that went out on YouTube and everything, and they start the other side, and I just can't quite figure out how they have this thinking. And they said, Congressman Gibbs is delusional because he's on the House Transportation Committee. He doesn't understand that government builds the roads. So, I guess government builds the roads, government does our health care, government does a lot of other things. You know, that's how they think. You know, they want more dependency in government. So this election really does come down between freedom and opportunity and the American spirit versus government dependency. So, 10 days we turn this around, we restore the confidence, and I think there's 4 ways we restore the confidence. One, obviously we got to get the national deficit, the federal budget deficit, headed south, okay? We got to get our fiscal house in order. And Mitt Romney knows how to do that. Second, we got to have common sense regulatory reforms. And that means repeal Obamacare. IEA so they work for us? Third, we need real tax reform that keeps more money in your pockets, that's permanent. And four, we need an energy policy that encourages the development of our resources in this country so we can have those jobs in this country and the energy to fuel our manufacturing sector and our economy and create the jobs and grow this economy where it needs to be. And I am so proud that Mitt Romney came out and said that we're going to, North America, within his 8-year term, America is going to be energy independent. North America is going to be energy independent. We have the technology, we have the resources, and we can do it. God bless you all for coming out today.